Hey Stampers, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a quick card of from this really fun stamp set called Playing in the Rain. This is in the mini catalog, which is good through the end of April. And it also has some really fun coordinating paper. It has lots of different patterns and really had a lot of fun playing with this set. So this is a fun fold, and it's also a little pocket card. And it just slips under that sentiment. So let's get started. First of all, I took a card base, which is, I don't even know what it is. I know that it's 4 1/4 by 8 inches, and then it's scored in at 5 1/2. So that gives you the fold right there. You can take your bone folder and give it a good rub, and then you have a nice crisp fold. And then I took the rectangle stitch framelits and went ahead and cut it out. And so that's what this white one is, and that's where I stamped my little turtle from Playing in the Rain. Really a lot of fun. I took my Memento pad and I'm gonna ink it up. Flip it over and look at it. And that looks good. And I'm kind of, okay, I did this wrong. I want to go ahead and do the flowers first. I want to stamp from right to left. So let's do that. I'm going to do the flowers first in the bottom right hand corner. And now I'm going to do the turtle. And just go ahead and ink him up again in case he dried out a little. And there he is. And so the reason I did that first is because I want that to be visible, and then this side's going to tuck under the card. So the next thing, well, while I have this out, let me go ahead and do my Oh Happy Day on the little 6-sided hexagon. I'm trying to remember what it was called. All I could think of was octagon, but it's a hexagon. And I want the point up like this. And Oh Happy Day, whoopsie, is a sentiment in Playing in the Rain, as well as Rainy Days Are Better With You. Pretty fun. And I got Oh Happy Day. I got the hexagon out of the Beautiful Shapes dies. Here there are 14 of them, and there's a lot of fun shapes in there. And I went ahead and cut it out already. And there we go. So my next step now is going to be to color it. And to do that, I'm going to use, for the turtle, I'm using Old Olive. And I'll start with the light color first. And there's the Stampin' Blends. There's a brush side and a fine tip side. I almost always use the brush side. I don't know why. But I do. I guess because it's faster. You just have to kind of be careful that you don't color outside the lines when you use the brush side, but I am going to be using the dark Old Olive for the circles, so it doesn't really matter. Then I did his legs. I mean, it doesn't matter if I color outside the lines because I'm going to cover them up in a minute. And I did his legs in light Old Olive. And his head. So when I'm working with blends, I like to start with the lighter color first, and then I'll work my way to the darker color. And then I'll come back in with the lighter color again to blend out any harsh lines, and I'll show you what I mean. So there's his head, and I'm going to do his arms in the light color. And there we go. That turtle is so cute. Really, all those little animals are so stinking cute. All right, so there is the light Old Olive. Now I'm going to come in with the dark Old Olive. And I'm going to use my brush side, although you could use your fine tip side. I might need to. It looks like my brush side's a little, seen some better days. So yeah, I'm going to come in with the light side. I can say I missed part of the shell there, so I'm going to come back in with my lighter color. But no worries, I can do that. Get that cord out of there. His shell. All right, we'll do a shell in the dark. So I don't know about you, but I am eager for spring to come, and so this is a springy card, I think, with the turtle and the flowers and playing in the rain. Just really cute. All right, and so then what I want to do is just do a little bit with the darker here around his head to give him some shading. And it does seem pretty dark, but I'm going to come back in with the lighter green and smooth out the lines like I said I would do. Also, when you work with the Stampin' Blends, they're really dark when you first put them on, and then they kind of lighten up as they dry. So I did miss this little area here, and then I'm going to just go over what I did with a darker color, and that kind of blends the lines in. And it's darker right now, but it will dry. And see how that just totally blended that line in? So that looks good. I think I'll just go right down there. And you can watch it as it dries. Oh, look at that. I totally missed one. Whoopsie. There we go. Cute, cute, cute. And, all right, I did forget to do the leaves, which I'm going to do in the lighter Old Olive if I can get my lid off. Okay, great. And now I'm going to do the flower in Daffodil Delight. Oh no, this is Mango Melody. Oh, that's true because my paper is Mango Melody. So this is the light Mango Melody that honestly looks Daffodil Delight, but it's just a tad more orange than Daffodil Delight, although it really is pretty. Yellow and not orange. The dark Mango Melody is kind of more like the paper here, but and I guess I could have used it on these flowers, but I chose to use the lighter color. And the center, I'm going to use a retired color called Cinnamon Cider because I thought it would look good with this. You could, if you don't have that color, you can certainly use a different color. But I did have it, so I thought I would use it, and I did use a darker one. I'm using the fine tip here to get the center of my flower. And you know what? I wonder if I have adhesive here today. Hope I do. I might be using glue. I have half my stuff upstairs because my stamp club's in a couple days here. So I guess I will use glue for this card. You know, okay, I am not going to do that. Where's my tear and tape at least? All right, I should have thought of adhesive before I started this video. Oh, there it is. I knew I saw it somewhere. So here's my tear and tape. There's my light. Just knocked it over. Sorry about that. A little bit of technical difficulties, but here we go. All right, I would probably not usually use tear and tape for this, but I'm going to today because this was most convenient. So the turtle, you're only going to put it on half of the turtle. Because you're only going to put it like right there on the flap. So there, do that and put them. I'm just going to put some here. Go, and he's going to go underneath. Take that off. There we go. All right, and I'm going to kind of do it in the middle. So I'm kind of eyeballing everything because I put the tape on the paper. That way I'm not going to get tape here. And that worked well, except for it's on my hand. And now I'm going to take a strip, it's a 1-inch strip by 4 1/4, and it should go this way, it looks like. I think I'm going to go ahead and just glue it rather than mess with the tearing tape. So this is the paper that coordinates with the stamp set called Singing in the Rain. It's so cute, really, one of my favorite papers. And I'm bummed that it's only got another month. So if you haven't gotten it, you know, before it retires, you need to get some. And I'm going to go right there. Isn't that cute? And the yellow flowers matches the stamp set. And then in the top right corner, I am going to tape this. So this is actually really good to use tear and tape for this. Let me get there so you can see what I'm doing on the video. And I'm just doing it along the short sides, not the hypotenuse, because on the hypotenuse we're going to use that to tuck. There's that. So yeah, you really want to use tear and tape or something of that thickness. You don't want it to be too thick or it won't tuck under. You'll end up running into the tape. And line her up. And see, it goes in like that. And then last thing is my Oh Happy Day, which I stamped. I just don't know where I put it. There it is. Okay, so once again, you don't want to put glue over the whole thing. You just want to do it over like half of it. So it's going to be up here. And there, I've just got glue over half of it. And I lined up that point. That's not good. I'm just trying to get this side parallel to that edge, and that looks good. Oops. Honestly, I would have normally used tape for this, but like I said, my tape's upstairs right now, so I'm using glue, and it works fine. And then the last thing that I want to do is I took one of these yellow gems, adhesive back Milky Dots, and put it in the center of the flower. So peel it off, and oopsie, put it in the center of the flower. And there, very cute card. Brighten up somebody's day. And you can even put a little white square inside if you want. I don't think I did on my original card, but you could do that to write on, just to make sure that you're writing in the right area. So thank you for joining me today, and I'm hoping to make a couple more cards with this stamp set. I mean, I've already made them. I'm hoping to do a couple more videos. So check back in the next day or two, and have a good day. Bye.